What's up, everybody? Today's Daily Fix is presented by Watch Dogs Legion. We've got Xbox Series X Velocity architecture, and Skull and Bones lives on. Plus, we're also taking a look into a high-class spy in Watch Dogs Legion. Whole thing. Every console generation, it seems like we're promised faster loading times, smaller game file sizes, and more. And while there's a clear leap in graphic comparisons between console generations, we don't always get the promised lightning-fast load times or smaller game file sizes. COD, I'm looking at you. But the new Xbox Series X's Velocity architecture design should actually achieve these things. In a post on Xbox Newswire, Xbox Series X Director of Program Management Jason Ronald explained exactly how the Velocity architecture should work with the actual hardware to give us these huge improvements. There's 4 components that make up the Velocity architecture: a custom NVMe SSD, hardware accelerated decompression, which works to offer smaller storage size and download times per game, direct storage API, which virtually eliminates loading times and makes fast travel systems, get this, actually fast. And finally, sampler feedback streaming, which helps with texture loading and ultimately frees up the I/O load, which means that game worlds can have more details. That was a whole lot of tech talk. The TLDR is that the Velocity architecture streamlines storage and processing on the console, which in simple terms, theoretically, gives us faster loading times and smaller game file sizes. All this info Microsoft is giving us is great, but when do we find out a release date and a price? Let me know your best guesses in the comments. Way back in the days of yore, aka E3 2017, Skull and Bones was revealed and then delayed again. But now a report suggests that Ubisoft is rebooting its pirate IP to follow a live game model with ongoing storytelling. Development sources told VGC that the game was having a hard time defining itself among Ubisoft's existing portfolio of open world games. This ultimately led the team to shift away from the typical premium box model used by most of Ubisoft's AAA franchises like Assassin's Creed and The Division. According to the report, the rebooted Skull and Bones will feature, quote, a persistent game world with quests, characters, and storylines that will drastically evolve and change over time based on the collective actions of the community. The development team has reportedly been heavily inspired by Fortnite's success with live storytelling. I guess time will tell how exactly this plays out. Does it point to a free-to-play game with an ever-changing world and lots of skins? Maybe. As of right now, there's still no planned release date, but Ubisoft announced that this weekend's Ubisoft Forward is the first of many, so maybe we'll hear more in the nearish future. Now, I may be a wee bit knackered, even a little cream crackered, but come and take this little butchers at this, mate. Watch Dogs Legion, the open-world action-adventure game from Ubisoft, is coming October 29th. In Watch Dogs Legion, you are in the business of recruiting a team of Resistance players to take down an authoritarian regime. And in this game, you're able to recruit and play as anyone. Literally anyone. Choice is key. So this whole week, I will be showcasing my top recruits. Personally, I'm looking for a stealthy team that can get in and out and do some efficient damage. Yesterday, I recruited a drone expert. Let's see who I can recruit today. Let's see. With so many people to choose from, we have to pick someone right for our team. Pass. Nah. Okay, here we go. A spy. Packed with a silent pistol and a bulletproof spy car with gadgets, missiles, and an AR cloak. Plus, they can also brawl with anyone they come in contact with. Now, we'll need to gain their support for our Resistance, though, through a series of favors and special tasks. Once recruited, we'll be able to find others to join our Resistance. Check in with me tomorrow on who I'll recruit next. And that was Daily Fix. I'm Sydney Goodman, and I hope your day is as awesome as you are. Now that you're all caught up on the news, check out our review of Ghost of Tsushima. Download the IGN app on all your mobile devices. Subscribe to Daily Fix on Snapchat, and for all things everything else, IGN.com.